Hello everyone, and welcome back to Me School for Ninjas. I'm John, back here playing Rimworld. Some more. This is really the same. This is really the same session as last time, but it's a new episode, so welcome back everyone. We're back here with Jari and Macey, once again setting off to mine out the final bedroom. It's finally happening. I can confidently say, guys, that this episode I will finally have all of these bedrooms dug out at long last. Nothing else will likely get done. I would like to get this craft workshop up, though. That's kind of my next priority. Which really means that, Strapping, I would kind of like you to finish this wall right here, because then at least I can put in a workbench here, have it connected up to the power grid, and I can make some people some clothes, because that's all we want, Strapping. We want clothes. And I think everybody wants clothes for Dunsmore and Macey at this point. It's not just about them. It's about everyone, Strapping. So, get on board, would you, buddy? I think he's on board, actually. For the most part. When it comes to helping out Dunsmore, Strapping's usually pretty on board with that kind of thing. Because Dunsmore's pretty cool, and Strapping likes the guy. Now, he doesn't like anybody else. Still. Not even me. But Dunsmore has won him over with his just indefinable charm. With his 5 social skill. There's more to it than that, though. It's the cowboy hat, really. It's his style. Look at that guy. It takes a lot of style to roll into a place like Me School for Ninjas, clothed in nothing but a cowboy hat, and just start sewing potato plants in a corner. Oh, who are these guys? Nana? Hello, Nana. Oh, a frightened child and a nudist. You would fit in well here, actually. Although you are currently wearing clothes. But that doesn't make you unhappy. You're just happier when you're not wearing clothes, I think. Ah, pneumatic picks are done. That's going to be a great help, actually. Well, let's get a move on. I kind of want to see what this does. Because I want to see if this unlocks any other options for me, but it will at least be a good thing to make for my med bays, even if it doesn't unlock anything else. Because just in general, it seems like it'll be a good thing to have that sort of thing around. Let's see these pneumatic picks at work. I expect this to go much faster now, gentlemen and lady. Because, you know, at least 20% faster. In fact, exactly 20% faster is how much faster I expect it to go. So, you don't actually have to work any harder, because that is how much faster it's going. So have at it, Macey. Have a good time. Just have a blast. What are you doing, dude? I told you to go work on the crafts workshop, but I guess that I can't be mad, because he's working on the bedrooms, which I also want done. Oh, I'm very torn about this. Because it looks like it would be a good idea to get these bedrooms in. Because I can put beds in at this point. They're ready for that kind of thing. Dunsmore is never, ever, ever going to get to chopping these trees down, is he? It doesn't look that way. There's a lot of wood down here, though. So I think once Omega is done harvesting all these plants, she'll be able to come down here and grab all this wood, bring it back up, and we should have plenty then to finish up all of this. Maybe not, though, honestly. This is quite a bit of wood invested here. And quite a bit more to come right here, actually. Because, of course, I'm going to want this built, but I probably shouldn't place it yet. Should I place it? I'm just going to do it, because I probably shouldn't, but here I go anyway. Whatever. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't know how the prioritization works in the order I place stuff down, if this is keeping him from finishing stuff, or what have you. Hopefully not, but it might be. And I'm just kind of okay with it at this point. They'll all get over it, I think. Oh, man. It has been so peaceful for so long. I am actually idle. Jari. Well, that just won't do. Well, there is work to be done, actually, buddy. I want you to mine a straight tunnel all the way in here, Jari. That's all I want you guys to do. Miners, have at it. That should keep them busy for a good long time, actually. So I'll have to keep an eye on that too, because this puts them pretty far away from the rest of the base at the moment. And that could be a problem if a raid comes. I need to make sure to keep track of where they are in this giant mine shaft here. Oh god, they're gonna need light in here too. How am I gonna deal with this? This could be difficult, actually. It might be okay. They'll just mine in the dark for a while. And it's only 3 wide, so the tunnel will not collapse on them. Because that's something I was worried about. I might have to make some supports in here, though. When I widen this room out, I'm definitely going to have to make supports in the middle. Although I may just dig it out in such a way that the rock naturally acts as supports. That would be the smart thing to do, is to plan ahead like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just do that right now. While everyone else is going about their day. Let's see. Well, we want this to... Put them in the middle, is what I'll do. So actually... Is that right? Nah, not really. Okay, let me try this again. So I'm gonna go up 3... and have a box, down 3, and have a box, and then there'll be... No box there. This seems okay, actually. Maybe like a little thing like that. There we go. Why not? It'll be okay that way. And we can just go ahead and work this all to be dug out as well, then, because I think that it's okay if this all gets dug out now. The miners aren't really doing anything else, as we saw. They were Jari was idle, with no meals to cook, and Macey surely... What else does Macey do? Macey probably would have gone to hauling, actually, which could have been useful. Or constructing, which also would have been useful. Well, it's okay, though, because this is important that we get this done for our defenses. And oh look, everyone is abed, of course. Yes, it is 2 in the morning. I should have realized. Except, oh wow. Today the early riser's Dunsmore, who is up to... Oh, he's just hungry. He's really hungry. But at least he's sowed a plant recently, so he's pretty happy about that. Good for you, Dunsmore. But if you're sowing plants, yeah, growing is still above plant cutting. Well, let's pump that up. Not above cleaning, though. So let's leave cleaning at 1. There we go. That fixes that. Okay. So now Dunsmore will go cut plants when he does not have anything to clean, rather than growing plants, I guess. Yeah. Because Omega could take care of that now. And she's not really good for much else, so we might as well have her doing that. Oh, although she might be a good doctor. You know what? Did I make you a doctor? I did make you a doctor. Good for me. Dunsmore, how do you feel about doctoring? Are you into it, or are you just kind of good at it? Let's see here. Oh, you're kind of into it. Well, you can stay as a doctor, and me, all 3 of you, actually. It's good to have a lot of backup doctors going, because you never know who's gonna go down in the fight. If 2 of these 3 go down now there's 2 people that are still slated to take care of wounded, and that's just always a good idea. In general. For the reasons stated, and because then, with a lot of people checking in on the person, you make sure they get the treatment they need. And that's really important, because if you don't get treatment to people right away, they could die from their wounds. I've seen it happen. And you don't want that. That's just a terrible way to lose a colonist. Just lying there in bed, like someone carried them to the bed and they just laid there and they're in a puddle of blood like, somebody help me! And nobody did. Oh, look at this. This is actually quite active here in the party room these days. There's always someone coming through. Me's probably eating this shit up. Like, she's just sitting there at the research table, spinning around, talking to people, having a grand old time, researching hospital beds now, speaking of doctors. So she's probably been having a chat with the other people in the colony that have doctoring experience, like Dunsmore here, and, you know, getting their ideas about things that she can put on the bed, like different contraptions that it might need. I guess hospital beds with contraptions, that could be a thing, right? That makes sense, I guess. There's like arms that pop out, and they, like, you know, they hand you things. So, like, you say scalpel, and like an arm pops out the side, has a scalpel for you, stuff like that. That's the kind of hospital bed they're building at Muse School for Ninjas. It's a helper hospital bed. Personally designed by Dunsmore the inventor, actually. And look, and Strappy had a word with Dunsmore. He's like, "Oh man, I really like what you're doing with the place. You know, this place is all clean and spick and span, spiffy." And Strapping is impressed. And he just had to let Dunsmore know, because every day Strapping is more and more impressed with this guy. He's like, "Oh man, I can't believe that I ever didn't like you, Dunsmore. You are the most stand-up guy I have ever known in my time here." And oh look, the two of them are coming out here into the woods. Like, Strapping saw Dunsmore coming to chop trees. He decided to come by, pick up these logs. He's going to say hey to Dunsmore again. He'd be like, "Hey buddy, how you doing? You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just building there." And Dunsmore's like, this is kind of weird, because he's not sure how to react to Strapping being nice to him after so long of Strapping just being a total dick. He thinks it might be a ploy, but he's not sure if he should, like, you know, he doesn't want it to end up being honest, and then, you know, he ends up looking like the dick. So he's just going along with it. And as it turns out, it is honest. Strapping is very impressed with Dunsmore. And Dunsmore has nothing to worry about from this guy right here anymore. And, you know, I've been saying that Dunsmore had kind of been like a father figure to Macey, but he's more like an uncle, because it looks like Jari spends most of his time now in the mines here with Macey in the darkness, talking about growing up on the cave worlds. You know, and Jari's kind of like become, you know, he's also kind of taken Macey under his wing, but more as like a friend than a father. Like, hey, you know, he takes her to all the secret hideouts around, and he shows her, like, you know, all the cool spots around in the base and in the surrounding areas. And although that, oh no, it's a dry thunderstorm. I should actually take care of this. Zone, home region. All right, boys, take this fire down. Well, anyway, they have a lot in common, these two. So their friendship is just growing more every day down here in the mines, as you would expect, I think. These dry thunderstorms are usually pretty bad news, because they make awful fires, and they don't put them out, because usually lightning strikes, there's rain, and the fire just goes out. But look, everyone's coming together, they're stamping it out, and this is not going to be an issue for the colony here. Good stuff. Let's not forget to get rid of that home region, because I have had that be a problem before. Because if you leave this a home region, Dunsmore's going to come all the way down here and clean it. It's going to be super awkward for everybody if that happens. And oh look, the fire has tuckered the poor fellows out. They're all going to bed. Omega is still in her separate bedroom, because we still don't know what to think about this Omega person. We still don't know what to make of her. She has yet to prove either way whether we should or should not trust her. So we're going to assume we don't trust her for now. I mean, she doesn't look like she's going to be very useful in the fight either. So it's going to be hard for her to actually prove herself, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even know why you bother having a knife. She's not much of a fighter. In general, that's kind of the issue with Muse School for Ninjas, ironically, is that there aren't many great fighters among this school for ninjas. That's why it's a school for ninjas. They all want to learn how to fight, and they're quite bad at it. Most of them are not even interested in learning, though. Oh, here we go. It's happened. We got some more tribes people. Oh no. This is a lot of tribes people. Okay. Okay, guys. We're in full alert. Cancel all of this bullshit. Wow. Cancel it all. Shut it down. We're shutting it down, guys. Okay. Let's get them off of mining for now. And okay, they're gonna come from this direction. I'm gonna want walls here. So can I make some? Can I make some? Yeah, I can make some wood walls, or maybe some metal walls would be better. Yeah, and there's metal right here. So let's get some metal walls. How do I want to do this? Not silver, also metal, definitely. Let's direct them up here, and they'll come out right here into this area, right next to these turrets, which we're going to... We don't want to give them any more cover against the turrets than we have to. So, this seems good, actually. Although it is a bit of a problem that the turrets are not going to be powered. So let's also build, just for good measure, a couple more of these, because I'm also going to install a couple more turrets right here. Because I want to make sure I can deal with these guys. And actually, whew, I want to move that turret, because this is actually the kind of thing I want to do right here. And then I'm going to get metal conduit wall, actually. If I could. And here we go. Oops. Yeah, see, I fucked up. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Just like this. Oh, no! Okay, it's better. No? Metal? Jeez, okay. I think that's, yeah, 4. That's how many I wanted. Here we go. Turret, turret, bam. Done. And I might as well round this out, though, because this will eventually include all of this, and then this power line is protected, is actually the most important thing here, is that the power line is protected. Alright, resume. So when everyone gets up in the morning, they're going to set right to work. And can I actually get more people on constructing than I already have, even? I don't know why I don't just have this at 2 for you strapping. I should just have this at 2. Well, Macey's definitely going to help. No one else is really all that good at it, but... oh man, Dunsmore's terrible. I was going to say Dunsmore can help, but no, he can't. He really can't. Let's have... Oh, jeez. Let's have Jari help, sure. Get to it, Jari. So Jari, Macey, and Strapping are all on duty now. Building up the defense lines, getting ready for this attack. Can they do it fast enough? I guess we'll find out next episode. So, this does seem like, unfortunately, this seems like a great place to stop off. So, we'll come back next episode. Prepare for the tribespeople, hopefully in time. I have kind of set a lot out in front of them, but with 3 people at it, we might get it done in time. We'll see. Well, until then, though, I've been John. This has been Rimworld and Me's School for Ninjas, and I'll see you guys next time.